Do you want vertical or
Yeah.
horizontal? Do you prefer?
No, that is okay. Yeah, whatever you prefer. I think that is
Uh,
okay.
it depends on how you need it.
And no, that is okay. Thank you very much. Okay,
Okay.
and well, hello everybody. So this is the good old Zenon. So once again with really, really interesting interviews. And this time we're going to Italy, right?
Sorry.
Well, thank you very much, guys. BNR Magazine Radio. Okay, so he's really, really happy because, well, I was watching your videos and they are excellent. I love your music. I love your videos. I love your image. It was like really, really good. And but first of all, okay, so well, can you give us the name of? Can you tell us the name of your band? Who we are talking to?
I'm Chaz, I'm the singer, and the band is called When Venus Weeps. We are from Italy.
Hi,
From me,
I'm Steve.
Steve. Yeah, yes, of course. Okay, so well, and what instruments do you play?
I play the bass guitar.
Oh well, that is excellent. I was as I was saying before. Okay, so well, I was watching the videos. So you gathered the band in 2016, right?
Yes, right.
What can you tell us? How why did you decide to gather the band? Okay, so what about the origins of the band? Why Venus Whips? Because it's a very, very beautiful name. So why did you decide to name the band like that? What can you tell us about the beginning of when Venus Whips?
We met each other and we had a glam metal band in origin. And then we knew the other members of the band that aren't with us, actually, because they live far away from us.
Hi, guys.
So they couldn't be here. Just Steve. We live near, so we could be together today. And the name of the band come from, like, we have this kind of idea of beauty that is mm, it's compared to Venus because Venus is the god of beauty, and Venus weeps, like cries, because the beauty that we have in our world can have voice. So we're trying to give to the beauty of the world our voice.
That is excellent. What beauty are you talking about? I mean, personally speaking, I'm talking about nature. I'm talking about animals, all this beauty that we have around that we are sometimes like kind of destroying. Is that what you're talking about? Uh-huh.
Yes, exactly. I was talking about that. Exactly. Beauty is like nature, animals, love between people, kindness, and all that stuff, all the beauty stuff that we have that we always kind of we are destroying it, even if we don't even know that we are destroying it, but actually that's the facts.
Well, and what about, well, you were talking about the origins of the band, like this glam metal. Decided to Venus Whips.
It wasn't work well for us, and me and Steve were listening to more heavy music, like we were into metalcore bands from 2010, like Ballet for My Valentine, Trivium, Falling in Reverse, and all those bands. And the other member of When Venus Weeps were into that music too, so we decided to create this new project, and we started to make more metalcore music. But on our first songs, you can hear some glam metal influences that we lose in the way. Now we don't have it anymore.
No, but that is really interesting because personally speaking, I love glam metal, I love hard metal, but I also love death metal. I also love heavier music. When I was looking at your image, I was like, oh, this is totally glam. Let's see what they are doing. And then when I listened to your band, it was this is not glam. This is like heavy, heavy. This is like something. I mean, like metalcore, as you said, double bass and all that, and it was like really interesting because that is what is interesting is that nowadays everybody's like combining all these elements. I mean, all the music. Now you can see an image, you can have heavier music. Okay, so which is excellent, which is something that is totally new. I mean, it's not like this is glam, this is metalcore, this is that. You're combining everything, which is like
You
excellent.
can't say it anymore. Yes.
Exactly. You cannot define a word. I mean, if you tell me what do they play? I mean, I don't know.
Just
How
listen
would
to
you?
them. It's music.
Yeah,
Ex-
the fun fact is that we came from glam metal and we debut with this name about Venus, about beauty, with a single called Beauty Comes First. So everybody think that we were going to do something glam, but we start instead doing something more modern, heavier. Uh, different from what we did in the in,
In the past project.
project. Yes.
that is very interesting because you're talking about something more modern. Because, for example, sometimes when we're talking about glam or going back to the 80s, but you're saying no, you wanted to take that element from the 80s and apply it to something new, to something newer, to newer generations. I mean, it's like, yeah, that is something excellent. Now, what are the other members? Okay, well, you're telling me that there are two other members in the band, right?
Yes.
Okay, what are the names and what instruments do they play?
We have Myron, that is the lead guitarist, and we have a new member that is called Rocco, the typical Italian name, and he plays drums.
Okay. Oh, and tell me something because you're telling me that, for example, you live close, and then, for example, the other members are living somewhere else. Wasn't it difficult for you to create music, to get together, to rehearse everything, as you're not living very close from each other? How do you work?
We're not that far, so we're like 1 hour away from them. Uh, but we work a lot with I don't know how can I say it, like from remote. Is it correct?
Yeah.
Uh, we are always sending each other files, demos. Listen to it, listen to that, and then when we have live shows, we rehearsal, and we have a studio now. So sometimes we meet here, like for long sessions, to produce much music that we can.
Well, which is a new way of working, right? I mean, I have heard like a lot of people, they are in different cities, different towns. I mean, even different countries, and they all get together.
Sometimes,
So I
yes.
think that, which gives the music something more interesting, which is excellent. Uh-huh.
Is it
Now I can
possible
see,
nowadays?
yes, but now I can see that there's a lot of purple in your videos, in your colors. Okay, so does that mean something?
He's the Purple fan.
Yes, it's my fault.
Yeah.
The purple is a color that express creativity. It's uh, it's for that, I think.
Personally, my favorite color is blue, so it's not so different from purple. And I think sometimes we combine it, like we have um, violet, purple, blue, and now we added some green because we are trying to put some cyber influences in our music, but it's not released yet.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you gotta. I mean, it's everything is like really really colorful. Okay, the videos, okay, the image, the photos. Okay, so it's like something really really beautiful, expressing beauty. What you were talking about. Now, tell us something. When you started out, how did you start out? I mean, what can we find about when Venus Weeps videos, CPs? What was the first project or the first thing that you released or that you showed?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? I don't understand.
Yeah. How did you start? For example, I suppose that you had like a CD first, or how many CDs do you have?
We have one album, and we have a deluxe edition of the album. And now we are working on our second record that probably will be released at the beginning of 2025. And we have also some EPs that we released in these years that we spent together. But actually, we have one album and like two EPs.
Yeah, we debuted in 2018 with this "I Let You In." That is our debut album with the first singles we released in the 2016 and 2017. Then we start work on the deluxe edition of the album because we want to put some guests to give more
More influences.
yeah.
We had guests from other genres. Like we had two artists from Italy that actually plays trap music. So we mixed these influences from other Italian artists to for the deluxe edition of the album, and then we released some EPs, maybe with more rock influences. So we started like with metalcore, then we mixed trap for the deluxe edition. Then we went back to some rock influences, and now we're working on new music that will be completely different and completely crazy, in my opinion.
Yeah, we have a few singles from 2019 to 2023 that we turn into EPs just to close the projects and open new one. And now we have just start with this new big project for the new album that we have just interrupted for the release of our latest song that is a cover. Rockstar is a song from a song by Lisa, an artist from the K-pop world, and we find it really interesting. And we want to turn it into something heavier, just to present our new sound, our new influences. But we have got to release the biggest things in the next release for the next album.
Okay, excellent. Okay, now I'm taking a look at this album. Okay, so the album is mm, ah yeah, there are a lot of songs. What can you tell us about with this? I Let You In, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is the name of the album. What can you tell us about the songs? Which are your favorite songs, or what are the songs that you recommend everybody to listen to? Or I know it is difficult because we love our songs, right? But what can you tell us the ones that you say, you know what, listen to this one because this has my bass, this has my voice, my drums. I mean, I don't know. What can you tell us about this album?
Those songs are pretty old for us, actually. Maybe if you want to hear something, you should hear something from the deluxe edition. And definitely our favorite song from that album is NB. That is like at the end of the album, and it reached like 1 million streams on Spotify. That was amazing. That was incredible, and it's our heaviest song probably. That's why maybe we love it. We still love it. Well, we love also our other songs. Like I think you should listen to "So Beautiful."
Absolutely.
"Lies" are awesome songs. But maybe now that we're talking, actually, I don't know. We feel them like they are from our past period. I don't know. So well, you asked that question, but we are actually working on our second album. So we are like super excited for the second album, and talking about our first album is like, well, we love it, but the second album.
Yeah, yeah. It's interesting because yeah, generally the first time, I mean, to be honest, the first time that we record something, maybe it is like for a lot of bands, not not the thing that we wanted to, but that is the first thing that draws our attention to the people. Maybe there are some people that are like, yeah, I remember that is a song that I like. For example, like the one that you're telling me, this NB, has a
Yes.
lot of it has a lot of listeners. So I suppose that maybe okay, that is the one that hey, I want to see. Okay, so when Venus whips, because I want to listen to NBE, or there's some songs that maybe you're like, oh well, I don't like that one, but everybody likes it. So I have to play it. Or maybe there were some other people that were involved in the band. So that's why, yeah, it's like when I see, for example, I don't know, Iron Maiden and they are playing Running Free, I'm like, ah, it's very old. Yeah, but it's a classic, you see. Uh-huh.
You have
Yeah.
to. You have to.
Uh-huh.
The songs that are nearest to the new sound, probably for the fact that they are the heavier MBE and the remaster of Reborn Reloaded.
Reborn is a song
Yes,
that
it's
is more modern. Yes.
really heavy. To know more about our music, definitely from our first album, those two songs are uh, the best to listen to know us. Uh, but we love a lot So Beautiful or Lies. So if you are a fan of glam metal or hard rock, definitely great songs.
And I suppose that there's a video because you got a lot of videos, and there are some videos that you like about. I mean, from these songs.
Yes, we have some videos, but our favorite is definitely live videos. In fact, we recorded a live video for MBE from one of our biggest live shows here in Italy. And it's amazing because from that video, from MBE, you can see the crowd, you can see the people. There are crowd surfing, that are killing each other in the breakdown, and probably is our both favorite song and favorite video, I think.
Yeah, so beautiful, so beautiful. It's an excellent video. I love that video. And that's so
Also,
great.
yes.
Yeah, I saw that video. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, it was when you listen to when you watch your videos, they are like heavier. Yeah, and you can see the band playing. I mean, you can see the band playing live. So it's like, yeah, for everybody that is listening, that is watching this, watch their videos. They're really, really good. And now let's go with the new one. That was the old stuff that you don't want to remember. Let's go with the new ones. Let's go with the first of all with the EPs you have.
Okay, we released the Art of Forgiveness with three singles with our ex-drummer Jody, that has more hard rock influences, probably.
Yes, if you like hard rock, you should definitely listen to the EP in between after our album because we had at the drums a drummer that was basically a hard rock drummer, a really good one. So we decided to make more hard rock songs with him. So yes, if you are a more old school, maybe not old school, but just hard rock or glam fan, you should definitely listen to those EPs that we produced during the quarantine. So they've been all produced from remote. And then when the situation went good and we can meet each other again, we met at the studio and we recorded it. Like it was like months that we weren't seeing each other, and we just met at the studio and say, let's go, let's make some singles.
Yeah, which you have a lot. You're not no, you're not alone. Okay, so that is 2024. So that is one of the newest ones, right? You got
Yeah,
acoustic.
exactly.
You also have acoustic songs like mhm. Yeah, you got a lot of material here, a lot of singles. Okay, so well, so those that EP. Okay, so well, that shows some. But what about the singles? What are the singles that you recommend that we listen to?
You're Not Alone maybe is our like ballad. So if you like romantic soft songs, you should definitely listen to You're Not Alone.
Yeah, everybody loves them.
Loved it.
Loved
Loved
it.
it. Yes, because it's like as you can understand from the title, You're Not Alone. It's like a song for every lost soul around, and we wrote it for people that don't want to feel alone. So it's like our hug to all our listeners.
And that is good because, for example, okay, so you can listen to that and you can say, well, they have like a ballad. But then you listen to the other music and haha, these guys they don't play ballads. These guys plays heavy music, right?
Yes,
So,
actually.
but they're always I don't know. I think that there's always well bands need to have like a ballad more for girls or I don't know. It's like and
Yeah.
now and now let's talk about the new stuff that is coming, the one that you're really excited about.
We just released a cover that is called Rockstar. That maybe can let you hear some of the new influences, but the album that we are working on is like it's a super crazy stuff. We mix electronic music, techno music, cyber music with scenes, and it will be just mind blowing, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
And it will be super heavy.
Oh wait, and that is interesting. So you're going to mix. Isn't that like a little bit? Well, I really love that. But for example, doesn't that involve like a risk now that you're going to be mixing all these things, or do you feel excited? How do you feel about making all these changes? Okay, so like from glam now to heavy, now mixing all these techno things, and how do you feel about? I mean, for people that well, that love music itself, I mean, it's like excellent, right? But what about your fans? What is the reaction that you have seen with people? Maybe I don't know. What have you seen? Do they like these changes, all these changes? Now a ballad, now heavier, now ballad, now techno. I mean, what is the reaction that you see?
Well, it's like we always had good reaction to our changes, honestly. People never get bored with our music because they just like the messages that go through music. So when they are angry, for example, they can hear to super heavy stuff. When they are in love, we also have love songs. When they're sad, we also have sad songs. A lot of sad songs. We're basically we make sad songs, even if they are heavy. They are always sad songs. Uh, so people can find everything for every moment in our music. So between the years, mm, they are educated to appreciate our changes.
Exactly. That is a very good answer. They're educated between the years. I mean, it's like when you go back, well, bands, maybe the changes like people don't like it, but then after the years, yeah, when they go back, they become like classics, and there's like it's like a different stage. I really admire that from bands that they change, that they are not always the same. Yeah, they give variety. I mean, like yeah, which is something that when Venus Whips is giving to the people, right? Variety. You're angry, this is for you. You're in love, this one is. You feel you you need sex. This well, this all of this is for you.
Why not?
Okay, and what about Italy? Okay, so well, have you played outside from Italy, or what is the future of when Venus weeps?
Actually, with the second album that we will release in at the beginning of the next year, we would like to go outside. We play sometimes outside Italy, but most of our shows were here in Italy, of course. But we kind of have the feeling that we should bring our music abroad, just because the stuff we're working on. I don't think Italy is the best country to promote it, actually. We have a solid fan base here in Italy. People love us, but this music is, I don't know, I feel it's like it's more worldwide. I don't know. So our plans are like we will try to bring our music as far as we can. It
Which
won't
is
be
what.
easy,
Mhm.
but we really hope to to make it.
Yes, exactly. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know if you have heard about the reaction of Latin American people. I mean, towards Italian bands or European bands, or yeah, they love them and they love the stuff that you're doing. I mean, have you heard about the festivals that we have here in Mexico, for example?
One of our friend that you also know, Ricardo, I think it's the pronunciation of his name.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Sometimes talk to us about the situation there in Mexico. We don't know it very well, but it will be amazing to visit you. It will be like wow, a dream come true. Like to bring over. I don't know if it's correct, but like from our continent, go through the ocean and bring our music there will be amazing.
Yes, exactly. And let me tell you, 'cause that is what we're trying to do. For example, when I heard about your band, it's like, yeah, you need to show this band to the Mexican people, the American people. Like, so even this show is going to be broadcast in Canada. So we want to show your music because we have discovered a lot of bands around the world. I don't know what about the movement in Italy. What do you think? Is it growing or is it like I don't know. What is the movement like in Italy for the type of music that you play?
In Italy, we have a scene, so you can find people to send your music to. But metalheads in Italy are most of them actually enjoy more old school metal, old school music. Uh, well, the situation is definitely different in countries like Germany, Austria, Spain, France. They're more into modern metal music. In Italy, um, we're more stuck on old school stuff, but it's like things are moving. So we hope well for the next years because lots of modern metal bands are growing. So maybe people will be more enthusiastic about modern metal. We hope so.
Well, yes, exactly. And we really recommend that you listen to When Venus Whips. Excellent music, excellent videos. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for this interview. We really appreciate it. So one message that you can send to our people that are in radiouta.com, or for example, Mexican people, one message from When Venus Whips to all our listeners, all our viewers.
Well, definitely, we hope that one day we could visit you. We hope you enjoy our music, and we really hope that our music can touch you in some ways that you never hear before. And our music is pure, is kind, even if it's heavy. So we really hope you enjoy it, and we love you, and we hope to meet you soon.
Excellent. Any other message?
Dai, qualche messaggio di saluto per...
Yeah, of course.
I really love Mexico. So it would be really, really cool to play some shows in your country. So uh, listen to our music, share it with your friends, so we can come to play in Mexico and watch all of you singing our songs. That would be really, really amazing.
Thank you, guys. And we're going to do our best to promote your music, to show your music to the people here, to the people there, to, I don't know, to people that are organizing these festivals, because we really want to see your show here. Yeah. So thank you very much for this interview. Excellent
Thank
music.
you.
I
Thank
really,
you.
I really want to congratulate you because excellent videos, excellent music. And then we're looking forward to listening to the second album, which I think it is going to be awesome.
Of
Absolutely,
course.
absolutely.
So from everybody here at VNR Magazine Radio, okay, so radiouta.com, Broken Neck Radio also in Canada, thank you very much. And before we go, where can we listen to your music? Okay, what about your social media?
You can find us definitely on Spotify, Instagram, like everywhere, YouTube if you want to see some videos. Definitely Spotify, I think it's the best platform to listen to our music. You can find every songs that we ever released. So if you search when Venus Weeps, it's quite hard, but also quite easy. When Venus Weeps, okay, you can find our music and yes, Spotify if you want to listen to our music, YouTube if you want to see our music videos, and Instagram if you want to stay in touch with us.
Okay, there you go. When Venus whips. So thank you guys. Thank you very much for this time.
Thank you so
The
much.
best
Thank
of
you.
success. And we're going to post you every time that we release, I mean, your material, for example, in our webpage, in our social media, in everything, so that you can watch it. You can say, hey, you know what? I didn't like it away. But we really want to see you here because it's a wonderful music, awesome show, excellent image, the best, the best. I mean, break a leg, guys. Excellent music.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you very much, guys. So let me just stop it, Ramir, and mhm.